Hello, and welcome to a Lividian Publications unboxing featuring 5 books from other publishers that aren't Lividian Publications. This is one of those, Brian James Freeman is trying to clear some space, and so he has done a grab bag featuring a bunch of other publishers' titles. 5 of them, to be exact. So let's dive in and see what we get. I'm expecting a little bit of SST, maybe a lot of SST. We'll see. Oh, okay, maybe some Subterranean Press, and maybe some Suntup to cap it all off. I think this is the Magus on the bottom here. Look at all this foam protecting the books. Now, this is the Magus. Now, I'm not going to actually go into the Magus, because I actually have this artist edition already. So this one will just remain sealed, and I will pass it on via a sale. But if you want to check out a copy of the Magus in video format, I have unboxings of both the artist edition and the numbered edition. So you're bound to have some duplicates when you just hoard books. Anyways, up next, we've got a Sliver of Darkness by C.J. Tudor, which is a new one for me. Now, C.J. Tudor is a hit-or-miss author. I read... Oh, man, what was it called? The Chalkman. I read The Chalkman, and I enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was a very fun tale, but I know... Jeff, over at the Jeff Word, did not like The Chalkman, so I know some people are kind of in that boat where they don't like The Chalkman. Sliver of Darkness is a short story collection by C.J. Tudor, and I'm not going to lie, I do actually have most of the C.J., I don't know if I have all of the C.J. Tudor novels from Sub Press, but I have most of them. I do not have this collection. To be brutally honest, I don't think I bought any of them at full price. C.J. Tudor is kind of one of those authors who... seems to have a couple copies left over at Sub Press. And so whenever they do their occasional sale, sometimes you'll see these go on sale. 300 numbered copies. This is 242. I think they must have lowered the limitation. I want to say Chalkman may have been 500 copies. And then some of the other novels were also 500 copies. So I managed to pick up the other novels for 50% off, which includes... The Other People is one of them. And one is The Burning Girls? Or is it just The Burning? I feel like it's The Burning Girls. I think The Burning is a Bentley Little novel. But anyways, it's a cool get. I had not picked this one up. It's one of those titles where if it went on sale, I would pick it up. Or when my TBR pile gets low enough. But now I got it through this grab bag, which is incredible. The next one... I see what it is through the paper already. We'll leave that one on the side. The next up is an SST title with its wafer stickers. This, my friends, is Daphne by Josh Malerman. Love these wafer stickers. They're great. But I always feel bad ripping through them. I like to be very careful with my wafer stickers. So, I do have all of... This is another new one for me. I did have the trade edition. I don't have the trade edition anymore. Daphne is... I guess this was the last novel he did. I'll say he's working on a new novel. Well, he's finished a new novel that's coming out. It should be Ben Baldwin's artwork. He did the artwork for all the previous ones. Yep, Ben Baldwin. Ben Baldwin's artwork, including Kit, I think was the teenager's name, as well as... that is not Alice Cooper. That is Daphne, who is... Also, Tiny Daphne there? And there's the rim. Yeah, not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of this novel. This is a very nice production. SST always does an incredible production. Nice cloth boards there, nice stamping on the cover. Paul over at SST does a great job. Josh Malerman's kind of sad signature. Ben Baldwin's signature, 385 out of 500. Daphne lives. If you want to check out Daphne, I did do a book review over on the channel that you can watch. Honestly, I felt that it was... it felt more like a young adult novel, which is fine. I've read plenty of young adult novels. I actually just did a couple young adult fantasy novels that I read earlier in the year. But it was just goofy. Daphne's kind of like a Freddy Krueger, Slenderman kind of thing going on here. I got some good artwork from Ben Baldwin. Oh, including some color artwork. I don't remember this rabbit. Oh, yes, I do. I remember the rabbit. Yeah, that's your little Five Nights at Freddy's thing. So yeah, Daphne is like this ghost kind of character. She only comes around if you believe in her. So like I said, Freddy Krueger. She gets her power from belief. And Kit is a teenager who sounds and talks like a 40-year-old man. And half of the chapters, well, it's not half, but many of the chapters are Kit's diary entries where she just sounds like Josh Malerman, kind of, you know, waxing poetic on very philosophical issues. Next up, we have The Spirit of the Place by Jeffrey Thomas. I'm not going to really go into this one because I did do an unboxing. This one is another duplicate. But hey, you know, that's the risk. Then we also have The Hunger by Alma Katsu. This is one that I've heard incredible things on. And maybe if I can open the damn paper. I know it's like you should just rip through it, but let's not get wild here, you know? Let's not get crazy. Alma Katsu is an author I've heard superb things about. I have not read any Alma Katsu. I have several of her books that I picked up from VJ Books. The Fervor, Red Widow, which isn't even a... that's more of a thriller. It's not a horror novel, but, you know. They did not have copies of The Hunger. Did she have one called The Deep? Am I just imagining that? I know Nick Cutter had The Deep. But, oh, this is Francois Vallaincourt's artwork. That's incredible. But for some reason, I feel like Alma Katsu also had a novel called The Deep. Beautiful cloth-bound boards, as always with SST. They are incredible. This is limited to 500 copies. This is number 401. There's Alma Katsu's signature, and I love that signature sheet. I guess this has zombies in it. The Hunger, to me, sounds like... Well, it sounds like the Donner Party kind of thing going on. Or Society of the Snow, if you want to get more recent. You should check out that movie. That movie's kind of messed up. Francois Vallaincourt's artwork throughout. So it looks like we've got a little bit of cannibalism. But is it really cannibalism? Oh, I guess it is the Donner Party. George Donner let out a whimper. Okay, so it is the Donner Party. So we have cannibals. But based on the signature sheet, I imagine that there's more to this story than just cannibals. Maybe they're zombies. Maybe they're, you know, having to fight for survival in more ways than just the traditional Donner Party fight for survival. Does this one not have any color? Oh, that's sad. This one looks like it's all black and white. Oh, I guess there's werewolves. Okay, possible spoiler there. Ignore that. Oh, there's a map by Megan Cavanaugh? The Donner Party route. Okay. So anyways, I guess it is, in fact, the Donner Party. Featuring Wendigos? Werewolves? I don't know. Featuring some sort of creatures. But I'm excited to dive in. So yeah, I mean, you get what, you know, you take a risk with these kind of grab bags. But I would say 3 new titles is one hell of a grab for a grab bag. You know? Yeah, I kind of figured I was going to get Daphne. I actually saw somebody post the other day their grab bag. Well, they posted they received their grab bag. They didn't say what they got in it. But they said they got Daphne in it. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to get Daphne. So, you know, mixed feelings on Daphne. Not that I got it. It's just mixed feelings on the book in general. The production is superb. Hands down. I mean, SST does some of the best work out there for their price point. They're very affordable. I mean, Lividian is relatively affordable as well. Weird House Press is affordable. Subterranean Press has some affordable titles. But SST is even cheaper than Lividian. This is like SST. So Sliver of Darkness, I think, retails for 80? 90. It retails for 90. Whereas these SST titles, including The Hunger, including Daphne, including most SST titles, are like 40 British pounds, which is just insane. I don't know how Paul like makes a profit. Either Paul is barely making a profit, or all the other publishers are just robbing us blind. Or it could be both. I don't know. But like they are so modestly priced over at SST. I really should buy more from them. I buy what I can from them. But you can always buy more, right? So yeah, I think that's a pretty good book haul. I mean, there's 2 duplicates, but like I said, you kind of run the risk of getting duplicates when you get grab bags. But it's not like these are other publisher grab bags. Like you might buy, I bought a couple Cemetery Dance grab bags or Subterranean Press grab bags in the past where you get like just titles that have been stuck in stock for a while. You know, it's the titles they can't sell out of. Whereas Brian James Freeman has like them all hoarded on his shelf, and then he clears his shelf off when he does his grab bags. These grab bags are cool. The one I purchased last year was the coolest other publisher grab bag I've ever received. I got it from Lividian, and I got a copy of Amaranthine's Frankenstein, which was insane. Like all 5 of these, this was like $200, like just over $200 with shipping. Which, I mean, I guess might seem like a lot if you're buying just trade editions. But, I mean, if you factor in the price you'd be paying for these, you're getting well above the value of the grab bag itself. These grab bags do sell out quickly. So if you want to get advance notice of these grab bags, you should subscribe to Brian James Freeman's Patreon because they get first notice. This is actually going to be the first of 2 grab bags that I'm going to do from Lividian. The other one hasn't arrived yet. It should hopefully arrive tomorrow. That one is another one of my favorite Lividian grab bags where it's a numbered and a lettered edition. The numbered edition, they said, is one of the earliest titles, and I have all the early titles, so that's likely going to be a duplicate, but I can't resist the opportunity to upgrade a numbered edition to a lettered edition for less than the cost of a lettered edition, which is just wild. So thank you very much, Brian James Freeman, for this gorgeous, gorgeous grab bag. Thank you guys for watching. Plenty of other unboxing videos on the channel, and plus at least 1 book review a week. So please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.